Hi, my name is Nikki Seabright, and this is my presentation on laws and policies that affect teaching. For my topic, I did choose the residency license pathway here in North Carolina. We are going to talk a little bit about what a residency license pathway is. Essentially, it is a pathway designed for individuals who are in the process of completing their teacher preparation program to be an active teacher in a classroom. This program allows you to, however, actively teach in a classroom while you're receiving those credentials, as opposed to the traditional route where you would have to do an unpaid internship and take exams before entering a classroom environment. This is just a little information on the actual law itself, the requirements to participate in the program, as well as associated laws that you would need to be aware of when you're entering as well. In order to qualify for this program, you will have to have a bachelor's degree as well as be enrolled in a teacher preparation program. You need to be able to pass a background check to be in a school setting, as well as you must work very closely under the supervision of a mentor. This person is really designated as someone who is your go to person to help you succeed through this program, and to go to if you need support on what to do in a classroom or if you're unsure. The whole purpose of a residency license, it was developed to help people who wanted to pursue a career in education get into a classroom in a more attainable way. The traditional route requires you to complete a bachelor's degree and take an entire year of an unpaid internship and then take exams. So you're looking at a large investment up front, both in time and financially, before you actually even get into a classroom. And in a field where the compensation is so small, that's a very large upfront investment. And so this makes this a lot more attainable for people and gives them true classroom experience and on the job training to get them ready to be in a classroom environment. Overwhelmingly, the majority of individuals support alternative license routes. As we mentioned before, there is such a huge upfront investment in the traditional route that introducing these types of alternatives makes it so much more attainable for new people to enter the field. And in a field where there are such huge shortages in classrooms, and you're seeing individuals who have been part of the field exit at huge numbers, having ways to get people to come in and be part of that program is really essential. And so you'll see an overwhelming support. The important thing is with these programs, though, that there is a lot of structure and a lot of support, and that the standards are very clear. And there are ways to hold the individuals who are participating in these programs accountable to make sure they're meeting all the requirements. We talked a little bit about what the strengths of this program are, a little bit about the weaknesses. You do run the risk of potentially being part of a program where there is not a lot of support. Your success is really going to be tied to how good your mentor is. Um, because of that, and because there is still a lot of process involved to get your official license, you do run the risk that there is still high turnover. You may get people who come in saying they're going to run through the program and they don't meet the qualifications to get their license in time, and they run out of time to have their residency license. You also run the risk that if you don't have a good mentor, that you're going to run into a teacher who is not adequately prepared to be in a classroom setting. Very often, these are going to be people who have never set foot in a classroom before. And so, this may be their first taste of what it's like to be dealing with a variety of complications, such as multi language learners, MTSS tiers, exceptional children inside of a classroom setting. And so, you really have to make sure that you have a good mentor to walk you through all that. The impact on the program for teachers, like we talked about, is just the ease and accessibility for them to enter the field. For schools, it's going to expand their pool of candidates that they have access to, as well as um, offer a more diverse pool for them to access. And for students, the biggest thing is that you're going to have teachers who are well prepared and want to be in the field. You're also going to have people who are newer to the field and are able to provide a lot more fresh perspectives and enthusiasm in a classroom environment. I hope that you enjoyed learning a little bit about this program specifically. Um, To wrap up, it is a fantastic option for getting new teachers into the classroom and supporting their development. There are definitely still challenges to tackle. However, it is a valuable part of our approach to building a strong, diverse teaching workforce. And so I think that this is a policy that can only create more opportunities for people looking to enter the field. Thank you so much.